Hello, everyone. It's your boy Anubis Can't Be Stopped, and I'm back here with another division review video. Let me tell you like this. This manhunt at the end was crazy difficult. It was crazy weird and left it on a cliffhanger. But my thing is that it was not the kind of manhunt that we're looking for, but it is kind of the manhunt we're looking for. I will say the complexity of the manhunt was awesome at the end when we had to fight the Razorback and we had to fight the invincible flame throwing what do you call it, Warhound. That was kind of cool. Also, they put EMPs for our tech in the most oddest places where we couldn't get to it. They did make it difficult. It was difficult. And the way that supposedly the manhunts and things are changing now, and everything in the division is changing. Then it took the shade node from us, so we don't know what implements they're gonna do with that. Are they gonna be able to take away our tech, or are there gonna be more hunters that gonna spawn, and anybody that goes up against a hunter knows that your tech doesn't work, so you gotta have pulse resistance on. I don't know. It's a very weird thing, but year 5 is coming. Year 5 season 1 is coming next month, supposedly, quote unquote. So hopefully everything goes as planned, and then if everything goes as planned, everything will run smoothly. And if everything runs smoothly, we're gonna have us a really good season, I do believe. I think there's gonna be a lot more to explore, especially with towards the end of year 5. Year 5 season 4, I do believe is gonna bring us Descent, and I'm curious to see how Descent plays into everything and see if everything comes out the way some of the division fans want it. The Descent game mode is going to make you super overpowered. Super overpowered, and that's something we want in actual regular gameplay, not just the Descent game mode. Even though the Descent game mode is fine and dandy, but I think they should switch some of those mechanics to the actual open world. Not so much in PvP. You could leave the gear and things of that nature in PvP just fine, because I do believe that would be totally, well, I don't know. If you made it a system where that you had to really work to change your, like, you had to use like ungodly amount of materials to make a certain type of build out for, like, say for instance triple Optimus and or triple in sync and things of that nature to give you 30-40% extra damage, then I would say, yeah, just leave PvP the way it is. As far as the gear sets, they have their own special everything, and then everything else in the game can be upgraded in PvE to make you even more powerful. Like, say for instance, you can have perfect killer, or not perfect killer, you can have killer, Optimus, and NSYNC on the same weapon. You know what I'm saying? That would make a hybrid build like this one be insane, because I got four skill tiers. I got 2 weapon damage quote unquote 3 weapon damage cores, unbreakable, crit chance, crit damage. I have 1.3 million armor, you know what I'm saying? So a hybrid build like this with multiple talents, say for instance I could have unbreakable glass cannon and trauma on a chest piece. Could you imagine that? Unbreakable trauma glass cannon on a chest piece. That would be insane. And then exotic talents that they allow in the, so imagine you have a vector with killer, septic shock, and what's the plague of the outcast on one weapon. Ooh, it goes the man of the hour. What's that? Might as well go ahead and reveal where Cassie's hiding at. But okay, let's see where she's hiding at on the map real quick. The Carters are up there. Oh, it's by the settlement. So there you go. There you go. More Black Tusk action, it looks like, in the open world since the Manhunt. Yep. Yeah, they're gonna run. But my review for the whole Manhunt is, some people may agree with me, some people may disagree with me, but I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 10. I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 10, being that there were no special giveaways in the Manhunt, nothing for completing the Manhunt, nothing for taking down the big dog and everything of that nature. It was nothing like that. Hold on one second, everyone. All right, and so the reason why I give it a 5 out of 10 is because, one, they didn't give us any rewards really. They didn't give us an exotic. They didn't guarantee an exotic. They didn't guarantee a named item. They didn't guarantee some materials. They didn't guarantee anything for the end of this Manhunt. There was nothing at the end of this Manhunt that made me say, wow, they gave us a bunch of stuff just for completion of the prime target. It was nothing, like absolutely nothing. I will say at the end of Lewis's Manhunt, it was a guaranteed exotic at the end of completion of that. That was dope. You got a bunch of named items running it. It was very difficult to run it on heroic by yourself. It was a bunch of stuff that was just insane with that. Nah, I think that they're going in the right direction, but they're not quite there yet. They need to come up with some ideas for extra giveaways for the time that players spend on the game. I only spend about an hour or maybe even 2 hours maybe max on this game when I have that itch to come in and play a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm only spending an hour on here and I do a couple of missions, don't even see an exotic, and being that each one of our pieces takes I do believe it's between 25 to 30 exotic components to upgrade the gear from 0 to 25. Well, not 0 to 25, from 10 to 22 or 21, whatever the cap is now. So it takes that many exotic components to do that. And they're not dropping in the dark zone like that. Now, if it was dropping like every time you go to a chest, it's a guarantee that you're going to get an exotic component, everybody and their mama would be in the dark zone farming exotic components. Or if you get kills, the NPC has a 75% chance of dropping an exotic component. We could get the exotic components that we need for our gear. So it's like they're making it an endless grind to upgrade your gear to 22. They're making it an endless grind. Like, I'm looking at some of the other games that's out there: Destiny, Grand Theft Auto Online, Final Fantasy, God of War, all these other games that have loot caves, and they have ways to get exotics guaranteed, ways to get legendaries guaranteed. Listen, I could spend about an hour on Grand Theft Auto Online and literally make about, say for instance, they do a money system versus a leveling system here. So I could get about a 400k within the first 30 minutes of me actually turning the game on, because I have my businesses set up. Now, that's the same way if you look at our builds. Our builds are businesses. Look at these builds. Like, we put all this time and work into these builds, but look at the only thing I have on this one is up to level 2. Some of my weapons are level 9. I can't. The Eagle Bearer's at level 22. The Pestilence at 18. The Scorpios 10. The Nemesis 17. Things like that. Like, and we have so many other weapons that we use. Like, this one should be at level 22. You know what I'm saying? Things like that. But we don't have those. It was no guaranteed anything. It was nothing that they did for the player here. I don't see what they did for us other than give us a really hard ending game mode to play at the end of the whole Manhunt, and then we didn't even get a chance to interact with Stovepipe at all. They whacked Stovepipe just to drop a bunch of stuff on top of us. Like, very subpar, Ubisoft. I'm not getting on you in a bad way. I'm just giving some constructive criticism. There you go. You got it. Now, I'm going to be off Division for the remainder of the week. I hope everyone has a good week and everything of that nature. I will, like I told everyone, there will be giveaways on this channel real soon. Like I said, follow my shorts on YouTube. Also, if you see my shorts on TikTok or anything like that, follow them there, because then you will see when I'm going to have the giveaway. It's going to be done live, first come first serve. I'm going to put the code on screen. Well, not put the code on screen, but I'm going to tell you the code on screen. And the first person that puts in that code wherever it needs to go, whether it be Target, Walmart, Amazon, maybe the PlayStation Store, maybe even some of the games that we have, might give away some credits for Division. Maybe give some stuff away on GTA Online, things of that nature. So like, subscribe, and follow. That's all I can tell you. And this is your boy Anubis Can't Be Stopped, and I'll see you in the next one.